What we are about to cover is not an argument about AI being bad. It is what these platforms structurally cannot do by design, not by current limitation. When a client is deciding whether an AI coaching app is enough, they deserve a coach who can name these gaps specifically, not to win them back, so they choose clearly. Let me set the frame before we get into the 5. In the last video, we made the honest case for what these platforms do well. Now we look at what they cannot do. Hear that precisely. Not do less well. Cannot do. These are not engineering problems waiting for the next model release. They are design constraints built into what a platform is. The first deficiency is presence and genuine relationship. An AI coaching platform has no stake in this client, no memory of a relationship across years. It does not notice what is not said, the pause, the shift in tone, the things circled around but never named. Remember the competencies from Unit 3.1. Maintains presence, cultivates trust and safety. Both require a continuous relationship with memory and care for a specific person. Here is the line to keep. A platform processes, a coach holds. The second deficiency is judgment. An AI coaching platform pattern matches. Given an input, it produces an output that resembles a coaching response. But a human coach exercises judgment, what this client in this moment needs to hear, even when it is not what they want. Knowing when to push, when to stay quiet, when the stated problem is not the real one. The competency here is evokes awareness. Pattern matching is optimized for plausibility. Judgment is guided by professional discernment. The third deficiency is the one I most want you to understand, because it is the least obvious. The sycophancy problem. AI coaching platforms tend to validate. There is a reason. Validation keeps users engaged and produces return visits. But genuine challenge, the kind that surfaces a belief the client has never examined, can reduce engagement. That is not a bug someone will engineer away. It is a design incentive conflict baked into the commercial model. The platform wants you coming back. The coach wants your growth. Let me show you what that looks like. Consider a client 6 months into an AI coaching app. It asks useful questions and affirms progress. Then they bring something to their human coach, a recurring avoidance pattern that has cost them 3 career opportunities. The app never named it. Not because it could not detect the pattern. It almost certainly could. It did not name it because naming it would feel challenging, and challenge reduces engagement. The gap is not intelligence. The gap is incentive. The fourth deficiency is accountability and duty of care. A human coach is accountable to the client, to the ICF Code of Ethics, to a professional standard, and is trained to recognize when a client needs more than coaching and obligated to refer. An AI platform has terms of service and a crisis hotline at the bottom of the screen. No duty of care, no credential, no accountability to this person's well-being. That is not an attack on the technology. It is a structural fact about a platform. The fifth deficiency we have already touched, client data and privacy. We saw it in Unit 3.2 from the coach's side, now from the client side. An AI coaching platform collects session data, often processes it in the cloud, may use it for model training, and operates under commercial terms that can shift. A credentialed coach's confidentiality is enforced by professional standards, with real consequences for a breach. A platform's is governed by a privacy policy the user never read, and which the company can update unilaterally. So let me bring the whole module to a close. A coach who can hold both the democratization case and these 5 deficiencies is genuinely useful to a client facing this choice, not to argue them back to human coaching, simply to make sure they choose with open eyes. Here is the question for your lesson page exercise. A prospective client says they are trying an AI coaching app and asks whether they still need a human coach. What would you say? Not to persuade, to give them the full picture, both sides. You now have the full coaching room, what the line is, how to hold it with your ethics, how to reason about AI platforms. The next module turns outward. Your clients are navigating their own relationship with AI, and that is a different kind of work.